Well, hello, Emmanuel. It is Monday, April 6th, and I'm getting back with you. Trying to shift this a little bit to do videos Monday through Friday. I had originally thought I'd do them every day, but kind of was realizing there were some challenges with that. Plus, just being able to take a little downtime, and be with my family without thinking about what video I'd be doing and something I'd be saying felt like a good thing. So, but still going to commit to doing this Monday through Friday. And then you'll still be getting the messages from Pastor Dave and me, the sermons, on Sundays. So Saturday gives kind of a Sabbath, a day of rest. But hopefully you'll continue to be blessed by these. So before I share a little thought for today and a song, and again, the song thing, I guess there were some copyright issues, which obviously no one's going to be paying for my music, but I appreciate Bob Hoagland and Kathy Jones helping me out with that a bit. So we should be all good on that front. A few reactions. What's been interesting, we've been into this a couple weeks now, and in this virtual world, and it's been a great learning experience for sure. I've realized how non-techie I truly am. Marissa would vouch for that for sure. I can do a little. I can record videos and all, and Bob Hoagland's the one who makes us all look good. So I can do that from home, but there's so much I don't know, and so I'm learning a ton. And so I think that's a positive coming out of this, both individually and congregationally. We're moving forward in terms of the virtual aspect of ministry, because even when this is all said and done, the goal is not just to go back how things were before. That shouldn't be our goal. The goal should be to take what we've learned and be moving forward. And so I think online, virtual world, even though I can't wait to be gathering together in person again, I think that's so important. This is important too. And so we don't want to just see this as doing this now until we can go back to normal. We need to see the opportunities that are coming through this new virtual world and this way to reach people and connect with folks that we otherwise wouldn't. So again, I'm learning a lot. I hope you are too. And so seeing some positives in this. Three other observations. I realized in not the video I sent of my family, I'm playing that song with my family and my kids. I hope you enjoyed that. I heard some people played along with their grandkids and all, and that's awesome. That's what I was hoping for. The one before that, though, I realized how much I use the filler word or man, I do it a lot. So I'm hoping that I haven't even paid attention in this video. Hopefully I haven't been doing it a lot. I'm really going to try to not do that. Good learning growth area for me. I apparently also like to do this a lot. I've seen the little freeze frame shot of pretty much all my videos. I'm doing this. Don't know what that's about, but so be it. And then the third thing is, I love music. This has really reinforced for me that I won't be trying out for The Voice anytime soon. So that's not going to happen, but I should probably just stick to playing rhythm guitar and singing along with the congregation. But what I said in my April 1st video remains true. I hope hearing how far my singing is from perfect encourages and empowers you to sing out as well, because it's all good to God. So those are my few little observations to share. You might also notice I have this nice mark on my nose. I've been playing a lot with my kids, which has been great. Out playing tag, and Grayson decided to chuck his baseball cap, hit me in the nose with the brim, actually in the eye. Didn't even know about this till I came in and realized I was bleeding on my nose. So casualties of quarantine, I suppose. Anyway, all that being said, I'm delighted to be back together with you today and sharing a video and a message of encouragement as well as a song. I just want to reiterate Pastor Dave's verse from yesterday when he preached on Palm Sunday. I hope you all were able to see that, and thank you, Pastor Dave and Kathy Jones and Fran Crosby for the music, and Bob Hoagland for all the technical things that he's been doing, whether it's been at church with Pastor Dave's messages or helping me with uploading my video messages. We're grateful to you, Bob, so thank you for that. But again, great service yesterday, and thanks to all who made that happen. Again, Pastor Dave's passage in John 12, speaking about the triumphal entry of Jesus on Palm Sunday, and especially verse 13. So they took branches of palm trees and went out to meet him, crying, Hosanna, Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, even the King of Israel. That piece, Hosanna. Hosanna, means God save us. The people were crying out, God save us, because they were under oppression to the Romans. And I think probably a lot of us are crying out, Hosanna, God save us now from the oppression we're feeling to COVID-19, to this coronavirus. It feels really oppressive, and we're stuck at home and away from loved ones and not doing all the things that we love to do. And so I think this word Hosanna is so appropriate. And so even though Pastor Dave preached on that whole passage yesterday and did a great job on that, I just wanted to kind of piggyback on that Palm Sunday message with this word Hosanna, God save us, because that's what we're crying out for now. And the other thing is that whole triumphal entry scene. Jesus, as we saw in the Lazarus scene where Jesus weeps and he's deeply moved. Again, when he enters Jerusalem and looks out over the city, he weeps again. He weeps for the people because of their disbelief, because of the oppression. I think for all those reasons, I think God weeps over us now and what his world, his creation is dealing with, but also because of our ongoing disbelief. And I think in this time, again, God did not cause this coronavirus by any stretch, but I think the way God is working through it is to help us to return to him, to see that he is in control, and to realize that we need him. And we need to cry out to him, God save us, because he alone can do that. Again, we're grateful for doctors and nurses. Oh, we're so grateful for them. And scientists who are trying to develop vaccines. I mean, we're so grateful for all those folks. But ultimately, it's God who's going to intervene. And even if he's the one who brings inspiration to those people who are working on these vaccines, God is the one who will do the healing of our land and of our world and get us through this. So even that idea of laying down palm branches before the coming king, what do we need to lay down in this season? I think a lot of it is, it's hard to lay down fear when there is a lot of fear and anxiety and uncertainty. I think we are called to do that, to try to lay that down, because ultimately, though, I think we're called to lay down our own desire for control. Because I think that's what so many of us are clinging to and struggling with is, I just want to control this, and we can't. I think we're all realizing we can't control this. It's beyond our control. We can't speed it up. We can't do anything. What we can control is to stay at home and to practice social distancing. So that's what I'm striving to do, that's the piece that is within our control, and it will have a huge impact on the spread of this virus. But ultimately, we can't control. We don't know the timing, but God does. I think that's what we're supposed to lay down here today, is our sense of control. So as we enter this holy week, this most holy week, let's lay that down and say, God, we trust you. We trust you to see us through this. And let our cry then be, Hosanna, God save us. So this is a song called Hosanna by Brenton and Paul Baloche, who wrote it. And I think it's a great song. Again, Kathy and Fran lifted up that other Hosanna song yesterday. Hosanna song, however you want to say that. I'll be saying Hosanna as I sing this one. I'll put the lyrics in the email so you can check them out. But I hope you're blessed by that. It's a great song reinforcing this idea of Hosanna. So here we go. Is rising, eyes are turning to you. We turn to you. Hope is stirring, hearts are yearning for you. We long for you. 'Cause when we see you, we find strength to face the day. In your presence, all our fears are washed away, washed away. Hosanna, Hosanna, saves us, worthy of all our praises. Hosanna, Hosanna, come have your way among us. We welcome you here, Lord Jesus. Hear the sound of hearts returning to you. We turn to you. In your kingdom, broken lives are made new. You make us new. 'Cause when we see you, we find strength to face the day. In your presence, all our fears are washed away, washed away. Hosanna, Hosanna, you are the God who saves us, worthy of all our praises. Hosanna, Hosanna, come have your way among us. We welcome you here, Lord Jesus. 'Cause when we see you, we find strength to face the day. In your presence, all our fears are washed away. Sing that again. 'Cause when we see you, we find strength to face the day. In your presence, all our fears are washed away, washed away. Hosanna, Hosanna, you are the God who saves us, worthy of all our praises. Hosanna, Hosanna, come have your way among us. We welcome you here, Lord Jesus. Hosanna, 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 Hosanna. Friends, let that be the word that's on our mouths today and throughout this week. And as we move through this whole time, Hosanna, Hosanna, however you want to say it, God save us, because he alone can, and I believe he alone will. So God bless you. See you tomorrow.